For today's video, we're going to try out the Founder's Deconstructor, and this is what it looks like up close. You can get it from either the Ultimate Edition or by purchasing the Constructor bundle from the Limited Edition. And as you can tell, those upgraded editions aren't currently available, but as soon as they come back, I'll be sure to let you all know. Anyways, here's all of the possible perks that you can put on it. At most, you can have up to 4 damage perks and 2 crit damage perks. You can also have up to 3 reload speed perks as well as 3 magazine size perks. And you'll also be able to choose between any element. But the perks we're going to use while we test it are damage, crit damage ×2, physical damage, crit rating, and each bullet reloaded grants a 16% damage bonus that can stack up to 5 times. And the first bullet to hit an enemy after reloading is going to deal all of the extra damage. And at the very bottom, it says shotgun. Precise pump shotgun that can deal good damage at medium range. It also has a slow rate of fire and a limited magazine size. And big shout out to Long Range for letting us try out his fully maxed out Deconstructor. And while we test it, we're going to use Buckshot Raptor as our commander with the Totally Rockin' Out team perk. And for our support team, we have Shrapnel Headhunter, Crossbones Barrett, Swamp Knight, Mainstage Quinn, and Breakbeat Wildcat. And for our skin, we're going to be using the new X4 skin. And the mission we're going to do is this power level 132 deliver the bomb, and we're also going to do a solo. What the hell is going on with my cape? Look at it.
His cape fluttering.
So before we get into the gameplay, I do want to show an example of the new 6th perk. So basically every time you reload, it's going to increase your damage by 16%. And that extra damage is going to go towards your next shot. And again, that can stack up to 5 times. So if you reload only once, it's going to increase that damage by 16. If you reload twice, it's going to increase it by 32%. 3 times is 48%. If you reload 4 times, you'll get 64% increase. And if you reload all 5 bullets, you'll get an 80% increase in damage on that next shot.
Why don't you accept this math trophy?
And you can tell when it's active because you'll see a little blue glow at the end of the shotgun. And that increase in damage you get is going to last until you actually hit something or until you switch weapons. If you switch weapons, it'll go away. If you hit a husk, it'll also go away. So that's how the new 6th perk works. Now I want to go ahead and test it out against some mist monsters. And first, let's try it out against the Basher. When we shoot them without taking advantage of our 6th perk, the most damage we could deal was 1.6 million. And it took us 2 shots to kill them. But like I said earlier, every time you reload, it's going to give you a 16% increase in damage that can stack up to 5 times. So I also want to see how much damage we deal after we reload 5 times. And we did 1.9 million, but we still weren't able to one-shot them. At least not with our current loadout. But we were able to one-shot them when we used our war cry. And that time we did 2.2 million. But I also want to see if we can one-shot them without using our war cry. So I'm going to go ahead and change my loadout real quick. Oh wow. There's literally no health left. You should be dead.
Were you killed? Sadly, yes. But I lived.
Really? We did it again. Oh my goodness.
You are dead. You are dead, my friend.
I know we can one-shot him.
One shot, man, please.
Straight damage, bro.
And here's the loadout we were using when we one-shot him without using Warcry. Basically, we changed our team perk to Preemptive Strike, and we switched out Breakbeat Wildcat for Jonesy Bot. And we didn't change the perks on the Deconstructor at all. So yeah, it is possible to one-shot Smashers with the Deconstructor without using Warcry. We were also able to one-shot the Blaster without using our 6th perk. And we did 750,000 damage that time. And we were also able to one-shot the Taker without using our 6th perk. And that time we did over 600,000. So that's what it looks like against power level 132 mist monsters.
They called it the blip.
Anyways, here's what the fire rate looks like. And you will have to tap the trigger every time in order to shoot. So, not one of the best when it comes to fire rate. And here's what the reload speed looks like. It takes about 3 seconds, which is about average when compared to other shotguns. So not the best when it comes to fire rate or reload speed. Obviously when it comes to shotguns, you're going to want to deal damage up close. But you can deal some pretty decent damage from far away. So the range is really good compared to other shotguns. And let's see if it pierces through the shield. And it doesn't look like it does. Nope. I also want to see if it causes propane tanks to explode. And it looks like it can. So when it comes to exploders, you're going to want to try to kill them without hitting the propane tank. Alright, well let's go ahead and get started.
The bomb is on the move. Keep it safe.
Oh, it looks like we have fire enemies on the escort. And I do have an energy one crafted, but I already placed down a couple of defenders along the escort path. And they're the ones who's using my energy deconstructors at the moment. So I'll probably switch with them before we start the defense though.
The bomb is taking damage.
One thing I noticed when I was testing it is that it does feel as though the spread isn't as good as some other shotguns. It doesn't feel as wide. So probably not the best shotgun when it comes to large groups of regular husks. Oh, he just disappeared on his own. Okay. Also, we did go ahead and change our loadout as well. Did they stop spawning? Let me pick up these footballs to heal myself. That's one thing we changed. We added Varsity Hero instead of Main Stage Quinn. And we also added Skull Ranger Ramirez instead of Crossbones Barrett. There it is. But yeah, we're still using the Totally Rocking Out Team Perk. Just changed a couple of our heroes. And see, yep, I did go ahead and place down a couple of defenders along the path. But I'm going to take one of their weapons before we start this defense. Well, shoot. If you're under attack, shoot them. But yeah, as I'm sure most of y'all have noticed, we really didn't get a whole lot of new stuff this week. I believe there's a new wrap that everyone may have gotten, which I probably should have equipped. I'll be sure to show what it looks like at the end of the video, but yeah, we really didn't get a whole lot of new things other than Bunny Brawler returning. Oh, my headset disconnected. That's okay. I think we had a couple people request that we try out Undercover Vaughn, so we may get some gameplay of him next. Or if there's another hero or weapon you all would rather see, then let me know in the comments below. I think we also had a couple of free llamas in the item shop as well. Or at least I did when I checked it earlier. But yeah, it looks like they stopped spawning in. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for the next wave. Alright, here we go. See what element we get. Oh, we do got chrome. And I don't have a deconstructor with water or fire. So we may have to use a different weapon for them. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and craft one real quick. We're going to craft something for those chrome huskies. I don't know why I keep forgetting about them. I never plan ahead. But yeah, where are the rest of the husks at? I've only seen chrome huskies so far. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can take some of them out before they go in our tunnels. But yeah, when it comes to the Deconstructor, I would consider it to be like a top 3 or top 4. Oh, let me make sure I don't die here. A top 3 or top 4 shotgun when it comes to damage to single targets. I think the most damage we did without Warcry was 2.2 million. Where's our certain? There it is. We're gonna use that for the Chrome Huskies. And I know that doesn't feel fire or water damage either, but you can push them back if you need to. It's like we got gunslingers, blasters. Oh, defender. And we also got 3 defenders helping us out as well. 2 of them are using physical deconstructors. I didn't have any that had energy. I thought I did. And we also have 1 sniper defender. Oh. Because we sort of ran through the durability on the, please don't shoot him, Defender. I know I'm not supposed to be using the Swan. Just wanted to get rid of the Chrome Husky.
Oh, man, that hurts.
And let's go ahead and get Grandpa, because I hear him up here. It's not even Grandpa.
I'm down. Thanks for the save.
He got the same voice as Grandpa, though. But yeah, I think the main things I like about it are the fact that it deals really good damage. I kind of wish that extra damage didn't only apply to your first shot, though. Let's see if we can get 2 Chrome Huskies. There we go.
They got me.
There's also a pretty cool glitch that happens with the Sir Lancelot. Sometimes they get stuck to the end of your spear, like this right here. Yeah, that was the main reason I wanted to use the Sir Lancelot, because crazy stuff like this happens. Look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and switch our weapons. I don't know what happens when you switch your weapons, though. Let's see. If we switch back. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so he just disappeared. Okay. Alright, well, we don't have a mini boss on this one, and the reason I didn't want to do a mini boss is because, like I said earlier, I don't have a Deconstructor with fire or water.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I think the main thing I like about it is the fact that it deals pretty decent damage. Just wish we could get that extra damage on more than just one shot. But the damage was really good, and the range didn't seem too bad either. And I think the main thing I don't like about it is the fact that it has a slow fire rate, and it also didn't feel that good when it comes to large groups of regular husks. And the spread didn't feel too good on it either. But yeah, that'll do it for our first Deconstructor gameplay. For those of you who have tried it, let us know what you all think about it. Alright, so we got a level 4 loot chest with some gold, epic perk up, and schematic XP. We also completed one of our blockbuster quests, so we got adventure tickets. But yeah, that'll do it for this one. Hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.